No, I fought him in the world of kickboxing. I would have loved to fight him in full Muay Thai. Personally, for me, my discipline and my style is Muay Thai. My knockout ratio in Muay Thai is way more higher than kickboxing, and I've got this thing that as soon as we touch gloves and it's a Muay Thai fight, I am throwing those elbows. And you can't stop those elbows. And if you did stop one, I'll just throw another. Because throw 50 elbows, I may miss 50 elbows, but all I need is one connection. And if that one elbow most likely would knock you out. So people had kind of studied me and will be like, you know what, I'll fight. The only way I'll fight Michael is in K1 rules or kickboxing rules. Several fights have I fought people when they were like, nah, I won't fight Michael unless it's kickboxing rules or MMA rules. Oh, sorry, kickboxing or K1 rules. And when I did...
So just for the listeners that don't know, like what are the differences between Muay Thai and kickboxing?
A good question. So kickboxing is clearly kicking and punching, just kickboxing. Full Muay Thai rules means you can elbow, punch, knees, and kick, which is when you cop a knee or an elbow, it is really dangerous. It cuts as deep as the blade. Now, we've got this thing called K1 where you're able to knee but no elbows. So you can punch, kick, knee, but no elbows. And my discipline, full Muay Thai rules, my how should I say, where I shined the most was with my elbows, because I had this idea from a very young age, and it actually made me a champion. Why fight the whole round when you can knock someone out with one elbow? And there's been fights where I've actually been losing the fight, and I was like, man, I better step it up. And I just click him with one elbow. This is bleeding, blood everywhere. The ref calls it off, and I've won. And if I did not elbow him, I would have been like, that was a close fight. I could have lost. So at a very young age, I knew my elbows were weapons. They are very dangerous. So with some most good fighters, they knew my my danger, and they'll be like, no, the only way I'll fight Michael Badato is with K1 rules. And Brad Riddell, I fought him twice in K1 rules. I would have loved to fight him in full Muay Thai or in the cage. But good on him. And if Brad Riddell, if you're listening to this, big fan of yours, keep going, mate.
Man, like he's doing big things too.
He really is.
Like,
and good on him.
And good on him. I mean,
I just wish the best for all the fighters that I have fought, and all the fighters out there doing it. Like I'm just a small man trying to make it big in the world, and he's doing the exact same thing. And good on him.